Our next speaker from the Architectural Studies Department is Aniella Mutoni, and the name of her speech is The Power of Co-Designing Your Home.
Picture this. It's 3 a.m., you're trying to sleep, but you can't stop hearing your neighbor's footsteps echo from above and your other neighbor's music piercing through your thin walls. Who designed this house, you wonder? Well, the architect. But think about this. What if you'd had the opportunity to design with this architect? Wouldn't you make sure that you not only have an unbothered sleep, but also have a house that you can truly call home? Unfortunately, meaningful collaboration between architects and end users is often sidelined in today's development practices. Architects and design experts are typically left to dictate the form and function of our homes and neighborhoods. This particularly affects underprivileged communities who cannot voice their concerns. For instance, where I'm from in Rwanda, a community from an informal settlement was relocated by the government to a housing that they did not like. This housing, as they described it, was located so far from where they worked, and the houses given to them were too small for their families, lacking personal space, and hard to maintain. In my thesis, I sought to learn from the failures of this housing project and also make space for this community to voice what could have been done to make this housing more livable. I also created an engagement tool, a sort of board game, which I called the Pentaplan. And using this game, I gathered community members for a structured discussion on their houses. Together, we analyzed the challenges they face daily, acknowledged the positives of their neighborhood, made comparisons between their old homes and the new ones, proposed solutions to improve their housing, and most importantly, evaluated how they could contribute to the solutions they proposed. At the end of all our workshops, all 30 participants could agree that this housing would have been much better and felt like home if they had been part of the design process. Just like this community, many informal settlers around the world are being relocated to housing that does not work for them. Besides, with 53% of the global population living in cities, there remains an ongoing need to develop cities. But these developments are often done within offices without the actual participation of those who will live in them. Such exclusion is often justified with excuses that it is too expensive, time-consuming, and that the average person lacks architectural knowledge to contribute. But just as I achieved in my thesis, by creating a structured engagement tool, architects can create focus groups and be the bridges of architectural knowledge to allow us all to co-design our homes, and thus inviting us to be part of the global efforts to sustain our built environment.